Hey, what is up guys? We're going to be doing a quick deck profile today of Constellars. Might as well get it over and done with right now, so let's get started. Alright, so to begin with monsters, we are playing 3 Constellar Chaos. Obviously it's the main card of the deck really, it runs the whole thing. With the ability to increase the level by 1 or reduce the level by 1, and you could do this twice per turn, so you're either going to go for a rank 4, 5, or 6, and 3 if you want to, but there aren't really many good 3s out there, so yeah, definitely playing 3 of those. Then we're going to be playing 3 Pollux. Basically it allows you to do your additional normal summon for the turn, so yeah, there's not really much to explain for that. It's all about your Xyz plays and everything, so yeah. And to follow that up, we have Constellar Algadi, 3 of that. Similar to Chaos, except this one special summons one once it is normal summoned. So, again, more Xyz plays. And this is pretty much how Constellars run. So, you're mostly going to be going for Omega or Pleiades. Yeah, moving on, we have Constellar Sombres. So, we have 3 of those, and that's the last of our Constellar monsters. And we have other monsters, so we're going to be playing 1 Bear. Obviously, we're playing 3 Tanky in this deck, so Bear is a great card to search it off, and sometimes you only have 4 targets with Tanky. That way, at least you won't have a dead card in the hand. And then moving on, we have 2 Honest. Obviously, this is a light deck, and yeah, pretty much just a great card, so who wouldn't play it? Then we are playing 2 of the Black Dragon. The reason why I'm playing this is because it actually really helps out for Xyz plays. Sometimes you don't have Algaidi or Pollux in the hand. You might not have 2 Constellars in the hand. It's really just helping you out with Xyz plays, and I think it's a great card with playtesting so far, so maybe you guys can try it out, but I think it's actually doing really well for me, so yeah. Then we're playing 1 Veiler, and we're actually playing 1 Flying Sea. I'm not playing any Max Seas in here. Firstly, I can't afford it, and secondly, I don't really think you need it in this deck. But Flying Sea is great. It prevents your opponents from doing any Xyz plays. Of course, you can always side it out. So it's up to you guys if you want to put it in your side deck or main deck. But I put it in the main deck because I don't have a side deck. So, yeah. So that's it for the monsters. Let's move on to spells. So for spells, we're playing 1 Reinforcement of the Army. Reinforcement, pretty much just to search out Pollux. Unfortunately it's at 1, but if it's at 3, we're definitely playing 3. Then we're playing 3 Tanky, obviously to search out the Constellar Chaos and Bear, and you know, who wouldn't play 3 searches in the deck, so. Then we have 1 Constellar Star Chart. It's pretty much a small draw engine. Every time you Xyz a Constellar monster, you can draw a card. Of course, this effect can only be done once per turn. There are better spells out there for you guys to play, so, you know, if you guys have Upstart, you can play that instead. No point playing this. I'm playing this as a substitute for Upstart, so. Then we have Soul Charge, Dark Hole, 1 MST, just because I'm actually going to be playing Double Cyclone. It's a great way to get rid of the Tankies and Star Chart because they're all continuous spells. So yeah, that's pretty much it for these. You could always take out Double Cyclone to add in a second MST. It's really up to you. And I don't really think I have to explain Dark Hole. I'll definitely play Raigeki if I had it. But for now, Dark Hole and Soul Charge is pretty much, again, it's to help with your Xyz plays. So then, for the last spell, we're playing a Chalice, just because it's a random card I added in. You guys could just put whatever you want, but I think this is a great card, giving an extra 400 boost. It's really unexpected. So yeah, that's it for the spells. Moving on to traps. We are playing Bottomless, Torrential, Compost, and Warning. These are pretty much the staples. I think it's more of the staples for the old format. I don't have any of the Solemn Strikes, so if you guys want to play that, yeah, go ahead. But for now, I think these guys will suffice. It definitely gives more options, so yeah. Then we are also playing 2 Mirror Force. You could opt out to play Quaking or Drowning instead, but these are good enough pretty much, and I don't really think you need the other ones. The other ones are more of a conditional thing. This is just a simple card, it's protection, and it's really good, so definitely worth the play. Then we are also playing 1 Xyz Reborn because, again, this deck is all about Xyz summon. And then we also have 1 Day Xyz. Basically, it's similar to that where you can pretty much just Xyz summon immediately after this card activates. So during the battle phase, after your 2 monsters have attacked, you could go in for an Xyz and pretty much just deal a massive amount of damage, taking out more than 2/3 of your opponent's life points. So definitely a good card. And we are also playing Breakthrough Skill because we need to negate the opponent's effects. Might even add in a second one. There's a lot of monster effects that are quite frightening. And then we have Heartfelt Appeal. It's really... This card I might have to explain. Basically, if you take battle damage, you could take control of the monster that dealt the damage to you. So you could take your opponent's monster and use that for an Xyz summon. Or you could just take it and just use it for yourself. So it's quite a good card, and it's really unexpected for... A lot of people won't expect this. So it's really fun to play this and see people's reactions with it. So yeah. And for the final card, we have Powerful Rebirth. I choose this over Call of the Horned because this card, again, it's one of those cards that people don't know about, really unexpected. And it also brings it back and increases its level by 1. So pretty much you're going for Pleiades with this, more of the Xyz plays. So yeah, so that's it for the main deck. And now let's move on to the extra deck. So for the extra deck, we are playing 1 M7 because, well, it's a Constellar deck, and M7 is a really important card for the deck, so yeah. Then we are playing 2 Omega, as well as 2 Pleiades. Self-explanatory. 1 Starlige Paladynamo, just a great card to deal huge damage, deal 2000 damage, of course. As well as draw power. If it dies, you get to draw a card. Then we're playing 1 Terrace, 161, and a Shark Fortress. So that's pretty much it for the rank 5s there. Just a good variety of options for me. And then for rank 3s, I am playing 1 Ghost Trick Alucard, 1 Temtempo, 1 Acid Golem for power plays, 1 number 17, 1 Wind Up Zenmains for defense, and a Super Quantal Mech Beast Grand Pulse. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck profile and can find this quite useful and helpful. So far I've tested this deck and it's worked pretty well for me. I had no problems with it, and it's also really fun to play the deck. Obviously it's not meta anymore, but yeah, definitely a fun deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.